Hello, we are going to do a collective read for Aries for the month of July. Spirit, please give us a message for Aries and let us know what they need to hear for this month. I've already shuffled this deck quite a bit, so let's get started with Aries. What is Aries thinking? What is going on in the mind of Aries right now? Okay, Aries feels like they need to leave a situation. They need to move on from a situation and walk away. They might be thinking about it. You might be they, you, we, us, the whole deal. You're thinking about leaving a situation that you have had a lot of emotional ties to, but you're kind of using your intellect and deciding to walk away from something that has been an emotional tie for you. Because you kind of been indifferent. So some of you have been in a relationship and it's time to move on from it. You've been indifferent about it. It's been kind of stagnant. And you're kind of in a space where you're really considering walking away. I'm thinking of from a relationship. And yeah, it's going to bring you into a state of balance, a peace. A lot of you, if it's opposite and someone's walking away from you, it is bringing in balance for you. I see the emotional tie really being disconnected and you moving into a state of balance and peace. Closer to spirit. This is like, I feel like it's been rewarded by spirit, this decision, as maybe you haven't done it yet, you're really considering it. And also you're considering that you think that if you move on from this situation, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be just something that you've been attached to, it's going to bring you peace. It is going to bring you peace, and you kind of believe that inside. So what else do we have for Aries? What else for Aries, please, spirits? Yeah, okay. So this relationship, let's just put that there, has brought you, I don't know, I feel like you're moving into a more spiritual relationship. This relationship, your next one's going to be more in alignment with more harmony and more balance. This relationship, there was a lot of projections, a lot of blame. You were seeing a lot of aspects of yourself projected out externally onto this other person, vice versa, which just causes a lot of untruths, a lot of distortions. And so the relationship really, I guess, looks to be unhealthy. Okay. So I also see that you've decided to move on from the relationship as well because, or you're thinking about it, because there's just too much of that energy of clinging to the past. Definitely, whoever I'm reading for, you are definitely considering moving on, letting go of mildly a toxic relationship or relationship that doesn't really feel like it's going anywhere. There's a lot of clinging energy, a lot of, kind of codependent energy where you're just kind of hoarding and holding on to things emotionally. And you're really considering letting go of this. You really, really are. What else do we have? Right. And so that you can move away from just this loss, okay? So, this isn't easy. This isn't easy for you. You definitely want to be very compassionate towards yourself, towards the situation. So there's something about this relationship that just makes you feel really left out and not connected to spirit and not connected to your true self. And so, walking away from this is really going to bring you some balance. Okay. And, for some of you who it's not a relationship, then it's work. It's something, a thought pattern, a belief system, that kind of thing. So just, take it as it resonates. but I'm just, you know, really seeing a relating experience that's just, you know, you were in it, and it got stale, but it's hard to let go. So it's just kind of this clingy thing. And, you know, you just don't feel connected in this relating experience anymore. Here we go, Aries. Let's just finish this off. I'm having a lot of trouble with this webcam situation, but I'm really enjoying the setup. The words are totally backwards. Let's see if I can fix that. Yay! All right, so it was looking a little bit more awesome before. But anyway, nonetheless, this relating experience, if you're letting it go, it was very, there was, you know, it's just a different timeline that you're shifting into. You're shifting into a higher, excuse that, timeline. Let me see if I can get this more. No, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. All right, so yeah, shifting into a higher timeline. Let's clear the energies and see what else Spirit wants to give you, Aries. Okay, we're just going to clear the energy here and see what else Spirit wants to give us. Okay, so let's just look at the past a little bit, the like recent past with this relationship. Okay, let's look at the past relating experience with your relationship, Aries. So we have the Eight of Cups again. Okay, so you might have already left this person and you're still in the process of just completely letting them go emotionally, okay? So it's looking like in the recent past you already left this situation, or you've already been thinking about leaving. This has just been an ongoing thing for you, or this relationship is really just, or this situation is not working for you. You've already walked away on some level. It was a relationship that you did believe was, you know, you might have been married. There was a deep commitment there. Yeah, this relationship was an intense relationship for some of you. It may be that twin flame dynamic, because this is definitely the card that signifies that dynamic. But you are walking away or letting go of those emotional ties in order to get into balance, okay? So yes, you're walking away from a very, you know, okay. And I feel like you've been very clear on it. This person could be a Leo. Some of you are walking away from a Leo. Yeah, because, yeah, there was love there. There was love there. There was happiness there. You thought that they were your happiness. For a lot of you, you know, this might just be like a really, where you need to walk away, detach in order to move into balance, okay? Or they left you. It's one or the other. I'm getting that it's you. Let's clarify some of these, actually. Yeah, there was love there, for sure. This is a deep connection. Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, it's like you just want to move into your innocent nature. This relationship was really controlling and healing at the same time. I feel like what Spirit's saying, and I feel like what you already know, what's already been going on for you in this relating experience is that, you know, the innocent aspect of you sees this all very clearly as something very divine that really is love, but there's a lot of conditioning put upon it, a lot of controlling, but on top of it, there's also healing, and that has refined you and brought you into a greater awareness. For some of you, this person was just really controlling, or you were controlling, and this relationship has brought upon healing into your life, okay? Let's see what's, you know. You know, for a lot of you, like, you both are aware that this is a divine connection and that this love, yeah. For some of you, a new love came in, a third, you know, person, and so it made you leave an old situation. Okay. So this is saying, wait. So I feel like for some of you, the time is now to move on from this relationship, and you've been waiting for the right time to kind of move into this new balanced state. Okay. There's definitely, and for some of you, if this is a twin flame relationship, now is not the time for union. Now is the time to walk away and balance out your life and learn the lessons and kind of move you. For a lot of you, I'm seeing this is one of those crazy ass twin flame relationships, or whatever you want to call it, those karmic, you know, those relationships, those catalyst relationships that move you into your divinity, to your childlike innocence. And I feel like that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, let's look at the future situation in the near future for you. Okay, yeah, you are in really in the near future. You're in Empress energy, so you're in receptive mode. For if you are, you know, more of the feminine archetype, then just be prepared to receive love, receive balance, receive messages, because I feel like you've gone inside. You will go inside. You're going to know your truth, your inner light, a lot of you, and ready to receive, and maybe possibly a new stable offer of love that moves slowly. Okay. Where you're doing a work together. So for some of you, a new love's coming in, okay? Maybe an earth sign, something really strong, or that relationship rekindles on some level, okay? Yeah, you're trying to remove the conditioning. This relationship has brought out the awareness of like what you really aren't. And you kind of are being born again into this energy, you know, the end of like, you know, BS. This person is going to come back in and bring you more stress. Okay. So yeah, for those of you I'm talking to, you're in a dynamic where there's an, I feel like, yeah. Okay. I think you've been waiting to move on from this person. You're consciously aware that you want to move on, but there's definitely lessons to learn. It's refining you. It's allowing you to remove the things that bind you, the things that are no longer you. This person's showing you what you want, what you don't want, what you truly are, what you aren't. They are a projection of your false self and also your true self. They are your mirror, so to speak. I'm really seeing that with this. I feel like you're moving into a very balanced state. I feel like you are very aware to just detach and move on. And there's love there. It's a divine relationship. It's a magnetized relationship. Is it the one? I don't know. This person looks like he comes back in, he or she comes back in with slow offers that just aren't enough. And again, it causes you stress. It causes them stress. And yet again, it transforms you. Okay. So, you know, it looks like you are in the process slowly of removing yourself from all the entanglements and the conditions and the projections that go on. And you're birthing into your true self to receive what the universe has to offer you. Yes, this person may come back in and cause more transformation and anxiety, but it's like, thank you for those lessons and those tests, okay? Because they move you into your true self, this childlike innocence, that is kind of why Spirit has brought this relationship to your consciousness and to your reality in the first place, okay? Let's do one of these cards, the Starseed cards, the purpose of all of this in the near future. So I see you being strong, you know, I see you going within and being receptive, and that's probably why they come back in, and it's just for more transformation, but you kind of move to a next level of understanding, I see. Okay, you're doing good. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So it's like there's a little bit of micromanaging and controlling issues in this relationship that you are shedding. You're learning through this relationship, through this experience, whatever. If it's a relationship, something you're emotionally tied to, you know, family member, whatever. It's usually a relationship in these readings attracts that kind of people. Yeah, so you're just aligning with with God's will, okay, with the divine, and that's going to bring you the balance that you need. Be prepared; they're coming back. They might, you know, maybe you didn't completely walk away, but you know you need to, and you're trying to like detach internally, and maybe you haven't on the physical walk away, okay. And because of this slow-moving energy, there's not a lot of change, but there's a lot of transformation within. Okay, this person, as you detach from them, you transform. Okay, you see your real truths, you see your projections onto them and how they're you, and you shed them within yourself, and you align yourself to your true self and to the divine. Okay, that's really what I'm getting. Let's do like, that's the near future. Let's just do a general outcome. Let's just do a general outcome here. That's a lot of cards. Let me get these back in the deck. I'm going to start from a fresh deck. Spirit, give us an outcome for this relationship. Knight of Wands. The energy kind of stays the same. The moon. Wow. Okay. This relationship has an energy. And Spirit's not giving me an answer like if it's gonna... It's slow. Okay. You know, I don't know how far out this reading is. We said for the month of July. So as far as the month of July, this person stays in this kind of illusory projection state. You know, maybe really caught in the mind. Really, there's a lot of breakdown going on with this experience. There's a lot of pulling of old rooted belief systems for you. This energy of this person is definitely not going to shift and change. It's going to stay that way. It's going to be the part of the illusion. It's going to be part of the matrix aspect of yourself. You are going to need to go within, which you are doing, to see those aspects of yourself, of those selves, love it, embrace it, and know it so that it can dance and transform. Okay? That's all I have for you, Aries. This is a really interesting reading. Thank you.